The opinions expressed in the video you are about to see are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to take a look at the features and layout of the Prestige 440S. Swim platform measures nearly 12 feet across by just about 3 feet. A concealed swim ladder, 4-step, goes nice and deep, and notice for the second person in the water you have a handhold to hang on to while the first person is getting up the ladder. On the starboard side of the swim platform, a very deep storage area, lines, hoses, fenders. The aft cockpit 10 inches up from the swim platform. This aft seating area is elevated another 9 inches from the deck, and all this teak that we're seeing is standard. Notice the wraparound seating in the cockpit where I would normally expect to see a sun pad, but interestingly enough, even with the wraparound seating, there's an interesting feature. The table drops down, filler cushions go in, and you have a sun pad. We still have room for roughly an 8-foot boat. Now with the boat removed, we have access to the engine compartment, giving us convenient access to the 370 horsepower IPS 500 engines. Let's take a quick tour of the engine compartment. Right in back, I've got our generator, still plenty of room for that. This boat is set up with a hookah dive system for up to 4 divers. To both sides you can see fuel tanks, total capacity of 243 gallons. And notice the fuel filter, easily accessed right on the back of the fuel tank. Forward mounted to the fuel tank, you can see the automatic discharge fire extinguisher system. That's standard on the 440S. I really like all the smoked glass at the aft end of the cockpit. Open it up, and a very comfortable sitting area. When you want to blend the inside with the outside, push of a button will drop down the partition, and now everybody's a part of the conversation. Everywhere throughout the 440S, it seems that Prestige has gone for a balance between what boaters want and what they can afford. A couple of examples.
This nice table doesn't need a high gloss shine.
An opening side window doesn't need to be electric. Another example of the balance that we were talking about, a triple wide sun pad, but it doesn't necessarily have to come up into a chaise lounge position. We're seeing little examples like this throughout the boat.
The helm is very organized with a Raymarine E120 widescreen display in the center.
But if you still want to be able to get your head out into the breeze, there's a flip-down footrest that will allow you to stand up, and now your head is above the windshield frame. 36 square feet of open air above the operator and occupants of the seats. Looking at 6 feet 5 inches of headroom under the hardtop.
Now let's head below decks and see how Prestige continues the build quality. The salon below features a high overhead, storage, opening port lights, and a comfortable U-shaped settee that converts to a guest berth.
Feature I really enjoyed in the salon, how much ambient light is being poured into the area.
Separating the salon from the galley is this nice cabinet housing a flat screen TV.
Behind this wood panel is the refrigerator.
And keeping with the theme of balances, notice how the counters are resin as opposed to Corian. This keeps the price down while maintaining good looks.
A privacy door instead of a curtain for the aft stateroom. The aft stateroom features an island berth that is offset to provide a little bit more room and allow you to get in access from both sides.
There's ample headroom around the foot and sides of the berth to make getting around easier.
Overhead there's a combination of textured fiberglass and upholstery. Height above the bed, 32 inches. Forward, fabric lining the bulkhead. Over to the port side, nice vanity with a mirror underneath.
The aft stateroom accommodates an ensuite head.
In the forward stateroom, another island berth. Three feet of headroom.
At the aft end of the stateroom, unbelievably, a walk-in closet. Not only ample hanging room, but shelf space as well. Forward head has dual access, allowing it to be used as a day head.
And I like how this mirror is at an angle, so that even when it's closed, you can still see yourself. So as you can see, Prestige seems to have done a good job of balancing features and affordability.
That's our detailed look at the features and layout of the Prestige 440S. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.